Hey everybody, the CONAN360 Live Pre-Show starts now.
Thank you. Hey guys.
Yo.
Welcome to the CONAN360 Live Pre-Show presented by AT&T. Again, I'm your host, Moses Storm.
And I'm your other host. It's not Moses Storm, Chris Redder. We are here at the roof of the Spreckles Theater,
Check
man.
this out.
For Comic-Con.
We're
at
in 360, so look around.
Our set looks like the saddest scene cut from the live-action remake of Moana. That's what it looks like right now.
Too soon for a reboot, if you ask me.
terrible timing.
Actually, all of this Tiki set was very cheap because it's all left over from Ja Rule's failed Fire Festival.
Whoever thought that Ja Rule would disappoint you more than once? That's a shot.
Bang, that's a shot.
Yeah, that's another
That's a shot. You'll know a shot's coming because we'll get a mic right in those eyes of yours. So we have a great show because we're counting down to the Conan show.
Yeah.
We're just minutes away from the Conan taping, so we're going to be with you guys for this whole hour.
That's exactly right. We have some great people that we're going to talk to. We're going to talk to Janet Varney. She's the voice of the Legend of Korra. So that's going to be dope. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, we also got the cast of Teen Wolf stopping by.
Yeah, and if you don't know what Teen Wolf is, it's a show about a wolf that was a baby at first and became a teen and has like angst and went to prom and all that.
So there's no human beings in the show.
Not
We're
at
just
all.
going to bring up a series of husky dogs with acne.
Yep.
That's Teen Wolf.
And we are definitely lying about that. There's a cast here of
There's
human
a
beings.
full cast, and they can't wait to get on this hot roof.
Yeah, man. We also have an exclusive Conan tour of his prop room with his prop master, Bill Turr, correct?
Bill Toll, the comment section loves that Bill Toll. He is tapped in. I don't know if anyone follows him on Vine. Not a lot of people are Vine. And if you see Conan up here, you know that we're seconds away from
definitely
losing
gonna
our
get fired.
job.
It's Conan!
Hey.
How we going, guys?
What's going on, man?
I got to tell you, man, it's the big night here.
Yeah, it is.
You feeling good?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I got the questions. I'm going to be asking them.
Okay.
Right
What's your favorite
here.
question? What's your favorite question you got?
What's your favorite question?
What's your favorite question you got?
What's your show about? I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. And really, I didn't think it was popular.
Yeah.
So no, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So this is one I'm excited about.
Right, for sure.
And just a quick note, very bright up here on the roof.
Yeah.
Didn't bring my sunglasses.
What did
On
you
the
bring?
way up, Chris Hayes, who's our IT guy, I grabbed his glasses, and I've never worn them before.
Whoa.
Okay, Reno.
I have no idea.
These
Reno
choppers.
911. Look at
Does
that.
this work?
You do look like
Bring
a
them in
downed
there.
Vietnam pilot right
Don't
now.
I right now? Don't I look like... they shot me down. I got to make my way through the jungle.
Oh,
He's been here since
I have no idea
1962.
if this works. I'm just putting...
I just
Internet, let me know if
just
this
feel
is
like
a horrible
I need to have
mistake.
my license and registration when you look at me, man.
It's
Oh, that's a
paparazzi.
chopper.
Is that
You
paparazzi?
only just hear a chopper in your head. There's no
one out there right
one
now.
out there. You premiered that car for the Flaming Sea. Finally got
Yes.
his own car. What happens to all this memorabilia?
Well, actually, the car, I actually drove the car around Comic-Con today in the full Conan suit.
That's amazing.
That turned out to be, I really did that, and you might be seeing that on the show tonight. But what I didn't take into account is that it raises your body temperature, I would think, and I'm not even kidding, maybe about 80 degrees.
The suit.
So the suit. And you're driving around San Diego in an open car. So I got back to my hotel room, and 3 guys pulled the suit off me, and I had you have to wear a unitard underneath it to help get the suit on.
Yeah.
That thing came off, and imagine dunking long underwear in water, like a basin of water. I think I lost about 8 pounds.
8
of
pounds
just
of
water
just
weight.
water.
Basically like a body condom.
It is a body condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you use a protection, Conan, and I appreciate that.
I do.
It's a good message for all you boys and girls out there.
Yes. There's
your
no
body
boys and
condoms?
girls. out
Nope,
there.
that's absolutely no. This Jeremiah.
There's
Hey, whatever
absolutely
happened
no
with
one.
Jeremiah? Did you ever find out?
Jeremiah lost his kids.
Did
we know
child
where they're
services?
at. We
Did
know where
child
they're at.
services?
He lost them in court.
Oh, he lost them in court.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
document you not taking care of your kids.
We did
man.
That's not
testify
cool.
against him last
You know what
night.
I love
That's
is that you
great,
have
though.
proof against him in 360 degrees.
360 degrees. And that's a great
Yeah,
segue
man.
to remind people that we are circling
If you ever want to feel like you're in a fight club in full clothes,
Yeah.
do a 360 degree
Yeah,
pre-show.
with a guy in like a Lacoste shirt. I like what
is
you're
the
wearing.
guy,
This is
I
nice.
think,
You got
right?
sort of a speed racer thing
Kind of a
going.
speed
Yeah, you
racer,
definitely got
little
the speed
Comic-Con
racer
jacket. Definitely
So we
regretting
just
the
keep
jacket
wandering around.
that we do shoot at
Yeah.
high noon. It has
Guys,
been really cool.
you know,
being
I want
here.
to say this is our final show, but I do sincerely thank you. You guys have been really funny. You've been great. You've made this thing your own. Seriously, that is a sincere thank you for helping us out.
No, thank you for having us, man.
It's a sincere thank you back.
For real.
Can I tell you something? And you can tell me if this is creepy or flattering.
I like this game.
I'm gonna go with creepy already. But go ahead.
He said creepy.
Anything that has to have like a disclaimer at the beginning is never good.
Right.
Okay, so huge fan of your show. Since I was a 12-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of 12-year-old boys are.
I'm very old.
And again, was not allowed to watch your show.
Right.
Growing up, so I was like, I have to watch this show. This is everything I honestly love about comedy and everything I want to do. Yeah. So what I did, because we were homeschooled, so I couldn't just go to a friend's house to watch your show, is I made my mom sign me up for this program called A-Becca. And what they do is they send students like videotapes of actual classrooms so you can feel like you're in a classroom. Yeah. And I only signed up for that so I could get a TV VCR in my room so I could secretly record your show.
I like that.
At 11 o'clock at night.
Dedication.
That is really nice.
And I'm so glad he got to tell that story because he's been telling me that story in preparation. The whole week.
You really went the extra mile. A lot of punks out there grew up on the show and they could just watch it whenever they wanted.
Yeah.
It's more impressive what you did.
Yeah. And I told my older brothers that I was doing this, and I was like, it's so cool because I used to like secretly record the show.
Right.
And they're like, hey, we always heard you messing around with VHS tapes. We didn't know that's what you were doing. We thought you just found one of our porn tapes and you were just furiously masturbating.
Right. No, and you were furiously masturbating, but you were doing it to one of my old classic shows from the late 90s.
A man in his late 30s pulling up his waist. It gets me going every time, baby.
Yeah, that's what it does. You guys, this has been a joy. What have you learned? Do you mind touch you on the shoulder?
Yeah, man. You know, man, you're a legend. You're a legend, dog.
What have you learned? What have you guys learned? And I'm gonna get you too. What have you learned? You're like young Jedis. What have you learned from the old man this week?
I have learned that doing jokes in a slight breeze on a roof is not my favorite, but it ain't the worst.
Right.
Just in general.
You know, there is an old theory, and I'm going to credit this to Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey once told me comedy needs compression. He told me this to me years ago. It needs to be in a small space or else so that the humor can bounce around.
Yeah.
And then we put you guys on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Now what we could do is we could next time seal the walls.
You could.
Because sometimes you'll say something funny, but it just blows right into the harbor.
Right out,
I feel like a lot of my stuff just blew away.
Yeah, but it's being found by sailors out at sea.
And they need that, you know what I mean?
Guys are just chuckling like a mile.
The sea's big. You get lost out there forever.
I think Dimitri Martin said any place that would be good in a fire, it would be horrible in a fire, would be great for comedy.
Bad in a fire, good for comedy.
Yeah.
That's a great. Better learn that than tuck and roll. That's more important.
Don't do tuck and roll. You just look stupid while you're burning alive.
Yeah, here's a complication tonight.
Yeah.
So we have all these people from Game of Thrones. I think it's like 10 people. And it's the kind of thing where you have to know the actor's name, but then you also have to be able to say, as Thaz Blabjoy, and that's when it starts to make my brain explode. And I was getting a headache preparing for the interview, so much so that I bought this little thing of Tylenol, and I've been eating these things
like crazy.
Candy. Yeah, just because your mind has
not good for you.
It sounds like Molly's in there.
Zero water too, just chewing them down.
I just chew them down. I don't take any water, and I just trusting that those are Tylenol.
Right.
Someone put some pills in there.
Well, look, a trick, and I know you don't need any because you've had a kind of show forever. But if you need more time to think of names, you can have them answer every question one word at a time.
That's a good way to go.
You know,
I need to stretch it out.
That's what we learned. We've been bombing all of these interviews.
So much. They've been taking so long.
Right.
So we've been telling the guests to put periods at the end of every single word.
Yes.
That's great. This is a great experience for you. There's nothing like just being thrown out there. 360 degrees.
Right.
You can't hide.
Nah.
And look at this. When do you ever see Conan O'Brien wearing shorts?
Yeah, man. Look at
there's a reason.
His legs are whiter than his face.
I know.
That's
it's really
insane.
It looks like you were wearing a full bodysuit and they just cut off where the ankles are.
I know. This is really horrifying. I want to apologize. I had to get in the San Diego spirit, so I wore these shorts today. Look at that giant birthmark. I've had that since I was a kid right there.
Man, look at that.
And look at that. That's a scar from when my mother...
It's a scar where your skin gets whiter.
Yeah, that's the one part where I get whiter. That's from when my... Mom told me I had to take out the trash when I was like 12, and so I grabbed both bags and I was wearing shorts. It was the summertime, and one of the bags slammed up against my leg, and it had a open tuna fish can top in it, and it went chunk
that's gross.
right into my leg, right down to the bone. I want you to think about that in 360.
And that's why you've never taken out any trash since
Got him.
That's
yeah,
really
you all have been bullied.
Yeah. You've just been bullied.
Let's
just all get in really close for the end. All right.
Hey, chat. Yeah, say something now, chat.
Yeah.
Troll us now, chat.
Wait.
No, don't troll us. I'm asking for the wrong things. I'm asking for the wrong things.
You're giving chat the power that he always wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't do that. Okay?
That's right.
Leave him be.
We're learning everything.
Without your anger, he has no power.
That's right.
Guys, let's hug it out.
Thank you for having us.
Now let's go around. Let's go around 360.
All right. Get the bad end of this deal.
We're orbiting around it.
Okay, we're gonna get killed. I think we're gonna get killed. All right, we're back. That was this is the worst use of 360 degree technology.
I've just been told that AT&T stock has plummeted a full 80 points.
Yeah.
And also, I should return this shirt, is what I heard.
You got to go. No, I like it.
Okay, they're literally packing up right around us.
I'm going downstairs to see the Game of Thrones gang.
Yeah. That's going to be dope.
And then there's going to be some crazy off-the-hook party tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be
thank you in person.
Yeah, Chris's room. We're still trying to all get an invite.
Right.
He's got a little Beats.
Did you guys get invited? You got it. Of course you did.
Oh, I definitely got my invite.
I'm circling the floors trying to get a soft invite.
We'll get you in there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great show.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
And we'll check in with you when we throw you on the stage.
No, you're not to speak to me again.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of payment for this?
No. You'll see. This was your payment. You get to keep all of this fake grass.
What am I going to do with a big white man's head?
I'm going to walk away from you now for a really long time.
All right. Hey, if you guys got virtual reality headsets because you're rich and don't have to pay bills, you can watch Conan walk away very slowly.
Still walking away.
He's still waving.
Milking it.
He's just going. Look, this is how he became the man he is.
He wouldn't leave.
See you guys later.
Well, left once, but that's a whole documentary.
Can you see my shorts?
Document.
That's a whole documentary.
All right, bye.
Okay, again, you guys are watching the CONAN360 Live Pre-Show.
Yes.
So we're going to have some guests on a little bit.
Yep. Game of Thrones cast, as you've also heard.
Yeah, we're going to catch them coming in.
Yeah. I'll be downstairs playing some games. I'll actually show you right now where I'll be playing some games at. We'll have some cameras in the lobby. So go to that lobby camera. See right there, you see people coming in for the show. I'll be down there playing a game called Build a Better Hero. So go ahead and send your hero names in that don't exist in the chat, and I will use them.
If the cast arrives, we're just going to yank you out of there.
That's exactly
right.
See the
Game of Thrones cast.
The Game of Thrones cast will be coming through the entrance, the alley, there.
So this is the artist entrance.
That's exactly right.
I was down there the other day, and it was a mess. It was the Kingsman cast, and there's people screaming on one side. You're trying to get like one question in.
It's like the craziest thing. And then we also have the stage, Mike, where you'll be seeing the Conan show. You see people lined up in there. Look at everybody.
That's cool. The audience is sat. People are ready to go, and then they just sit. Nothing warms up a crowd like just sitting
for a long period of time.
Hour.
And then we are back to us up here on the roof, where you'll be seeing some interviews.
I got my flask out of the way just in time before they cut back to us.
Yeah, he has a problem.
You know, it's one of the last days. We're at the end of the week. People are smelling bad, and we're drinking heavily.
So much so.
A lot of dairy-based alcohol.
Yeah, I'm drinking a ton of milk, period. So I'll be pooping.
So a little bit, we're going to take a look at the Batmobile Museum that's at the Warner Brothers lot. So home base for Conan is the Burbank WB lot.
Yeah. And
if you visit there now, there's all the Batmobiles of ever are on display there. So we're going to take a 360 tour of that right now.
Hey, CONAN360 Live, this is John Karunas from Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood. I'm currently inside of the picture car vault, or as I like to call it, the Bat Cave. I'm going to show you around some of my absolute favorite things. Follow me over to this Batmobile here. Now what you see is the Batmobile from Batman Forever. That's where Val Kilmer played Bruce Wayne and Batman. Crazy fact, the radio in here is stuck forever on Seal's Kiss from a Rose. It's the only thing that plays inside of the car. We also have the bikes from Batman and Robin. We have Robin's Redbird. We have Batgirl's Bat Blade. We also have the original, the #1 hero car from Batman 1989, Michael Keaton's car. Now that's of course the one that Tim Burton originally directed. And from the Nolan trilogy, the Bat statue. It's probably kind of hard to see the entire thing, but he's got no pants on. Who would make a statue like that? Now clearly some of the absolute most imposing things in this exhibit, look behind you, the tumblers from the Dark Knight trilogy. Now this is where Christopher Nolan took over directing, and you can really see the realistic aspect of Batman. These are the real deal. They really run, and they are the originals. They have Chevy 350 small block, V8 engines in there. So Bruce Wayne, while he is a really philanthropic guy, apparently the environment in terms of gas mileage, not on his list of priorities, and that's fine. Now you see the camouflage tumbler really make its appearance in The Dark Knight Rises, but the black tumbler really carries its way through the Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. But behind me, we're going to take a closer look at the Joker car. Here we are, inside of the Joker's car. What an experience. Look at this thing. We got velour all over the roof. It's on the panels. It's like blinged out to the max. There's gold everywhere. Gold shifter. I don't know if you can see down there, but there are custom Joker mats. There's like snake skin everywhere. This thing has to be a monster to actually clean. But look at this diamond encrusted steering wheel. Surprisingly good for grip. I can see why he has that. It's amazing. And reinforced roof, because at some point it's bound to happen. Somebody dressed up as a bat is going to land right on the roof, punch a hole through the thing, rip the Joker out. Tight quarters too. I can see he gets really nuzzled up to Harley Quinn. It makes it really easy for a romantic date night. Man, I gotta get me one of these. That's gonna do it for me. Again, everybody, thank you for checking out some of my favorite things, but we encourage you to come see it for yourself. So join us, book your tickets at wbstudiotour.com. What else can I say about this exhibit besides the fact that it's the bane of my existence? Don't just bring your nuclear family, because this place is the bomb. I am so sorry.
Hello and welcome back to the CONAN360 Live Show presented by AT&T, and Chris and I are here with the cast of Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. How are you?
Guys, thanks for having us.
We got Charlie Carver, Kylan Rambo,
That's
Clayton
me.
Hayes,
Yeah.
Cody Christensen.
Christensen.
Okay, the one guy I actually know pretty well butchered his name.
They look like a Christian boy band. This
we
is
do.
dope,
Christian
right?
boy.
Right?
All y'all hit a note right now.
Amen.
Okay, so they just proved that to be false.
That's technically
But
a
they all on
harmony.
his show, and that's dope.
Gotta give it a chance, brother. Gotta give it a chance.
Oh, and you sing it through? Man,
Yeah,
you like
sick.
Michael Jordan sick with the flu. That's dope.
So this is the last season
Yeah.
of Teen Wolf, and you guys had the panel earlier in the week, and it was like a pretty emotional panel because it's kind of like a goodbye for everyone. What was that like versus the other years?
I mean, it was crazy for me. This is my third year being able to come to Comic-Con, and the energy the last 2 years was it was through the roof, man. You walked off, every response, every answer was so engaging. You couldn't think straight with the amount of noise.
Sweating.
But this year was different, and I think we can all attest to it. It was this very sentimental. It was almost as if there was this undertone of appreciation of everybody, like, really being present because they know that the goodbye was coming. It was
kind of quiet. The thing is, actors really thrive on applause. And in Hall H, you're like, oh my God, I finally got an audience of 6,000 people to try out some of my jokes. And it was like, no claps. And every time you don't clap for an actor, a fairy dies.
A fairy
It's a
dies.
sad panel.
A fairy dies, and so does the casting director.
Stand-up
That really believed in you. Yeah, Chris and I, we demand applause. We round up all the PAs, and before we go on, we make them applaud us.
And we
it's
kill
very
so
expensive.
many
applaud
fairs.
us.
Yeah, it's
Applaud
make
me.
them
Applaud
pretty
now.
dope.
Who was
Like
the
on my
first
pictures.
to maybe break down on the panel? Who was like
Posey. For sure.
Posey.
Understandable though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's 8
It's
years.
his baby.
Day one,
Right.
every episode he's been in. I honestly felt like I was watching something sacred. You know, just all of them. It was real emotions up there for us. I'm sure for the fans too. Yeah.
It's also a testament to the show.
Hey guys, I have to go now.
Oh,
Do your thing,
Oh
man.
my God! Anything happens.
No, I'll stay with
Hey,
you
yo,
guys.
I'm a big fan of y'all show.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
I will talk to y'all later.
I'm taking
Thanks.
that spot, bro. That's how it
Irritable
is,
bowel
Chris.
syndrome.
I'm gonna remember this.
I'll
That
be
was
him.
smooth.
Right?
This is
He
awesome.
didn't need to leave. I have the same earpiece in. He did not need to leave. I'm so sorry about that.
I
He
saw
has
him
a
doing the
bladder
leg
issue.
shake though.
Which
Yeah,
house
he's
are you?
like,
I
I
gotta
Just the hall.
I gotta get out of
What
here.
house of Teen Wolf? Of like what camp?
What house? What house?
Are you asking my
Stark?
address?
Yeah, I want your address.
Oh, Stark, of course.
House Stark.
Right? The
Where?
lines are blurred.
What about
I
Stark?
do look a
Just
little
to-
like
just to do
Joffrey.
it.
I could definitely see a
Joffrey?
strong Joffrey vibe.
Oh, who?
Joffrey, King
Yeah,
Joffrey.
he's horrible.
Lannister.
He's the
We're-
worst.
Now we're just plugging other shows.
Yeah, I know we are.
We should get back to.
You guys
Teen
have
Wolf.
10 episodes
Topics.
left, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
10 episodes, and that's premiering on the 31st.
The 30th.
Yeah.
30th.
Into this
so
month,
31st if you're some
We moved
lazy
to Sundays.
loser. Oh, you're on Sundays now.
But the 31st is my birthday.
Oh, man.
At 8.
Great
Not
plug
9.
for your birthday. Definitely got that. So I got people screaming in my ears.
I got you. I knew it.
So you guys do a lot of night shoots on Teen Wolf because a lot of it's like outside. Who's maybe the first person to like lose their mind on set? Because night shoots can get a little
Well,
crazy.
I remember.
I know Shelly's the first one to take a nap. For sure, every time. Yeah,
Oh, that's
every
a good
time we're in
move.
the woods, she always has her little like sleeping bag.
That's a good move.
She's efficient. She's
Yeah?
efficient. I don't know about
She's
losing
the
her
first
mind.
one.
I get way too caffeinated because I
Way
think
too
that I can like
caffeinated.
handle it, but then I can't. Like those double shot espressos add up.
Yeah.
And you have
That's
4,
true.
it's like,
I think
all right, calm down.
anybody that has to do naked stuff, like you had to do
I had
that
to do
one
naked
time.
stuff.
You didn't lose
Whoa.
your. You didn't.
Oh yeah, man.
But
Lose your
didn't
mind.
like
You didn't
just
lose your
on
mind.
set. It wasn't taped at all.
No.
Cody was just
Never
walking
taped-
around.
We don't
That was
tape
my
that kind of
personal-
stuff.
My free time.
I did do
It's
one
digital.
short with Cody many years ago, and I was the nude one.
Nice.
Had a little sock, and
I had a little
this
sock.
was one of these James Franco-inspired projects. Weirdest thing of my life, and I was just trying to keep on track with Cody.
It was
Man,
just
what an
you, a little
experience.
sock, and a camera.
Yeah,
What an experience. And
what an
now we're
experience
here.
it was. We're gonna cut down right out to the artist cam where we have Gwendolyn arriving from Game of Thrones. Right at the artist cam, she's
nice.
signing autographs. So you guys, I'm up here with the cast of Teen Wolf,
Hi.
and we got Chris getting settled.
Is that where Chris took off to?
That's where Chris
There he
went.
is. I
Chris.
see him.
Hi, Chris.
Hey Chris, I don't know if you can hear me or not. What's up?
You can't. Sure not.
Same thing's gonna happen to
Yeah,
the
it's Game of
cast of
Thrones
Game
down
of
here right
Thrones
now.
next year. Once you're in your last season, people just walk out mid-interview.
Like, sorry.
And he's walked directly past me because they're being rushed in like crazy. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Gwendolyn though, man. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Gwendolyn, you mind saying hi to CONAN360? She's so tough. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm really well. How are you?
Good. I know you have so many fans. What's your favorite part about this?
About this?
About Comic-Con?
It's incredible to be in the same room with people that love the work, you know? And you get to see them and hopefully give a little bit back to them.
Well, that's amazing. You're amazing. I'm a huge fan. Enjoy your time here. Enjoy all these fans. We'll see you inside. She was super dope, man. She was crazy nice, right? She's so beautiful, isn't she?
She's so tall and I'm tall. She does everything to me.
Oh, we're gonna play a game later. You guys, you have tickets? All right. Well, I'm gonna be giving away some tickets. All right, to the show. We're gonna see who else is popping out here, man. It's crazy. We got like a nice 3-second talk with Gwendolyn. That was amazing. And she's still signing, man. She's still out here signing fans, posters, signing their necks. She's just the greatest person. This is very tall. Do I look short? Taller than usual? Oh yeah. So we gotta talk to the big guy. This is Dumbledore, man. Y'all know. He's out here dressed as a rock star. I gotta ask him where his shoes are from. Those shoes are crazy. You excited?
I'm hella excited.
While we wait right now, we're going to go ahead and throw it back to Moses. Moses, what's going on up there, man?
Hey, Chris, I'm up here with the cast of Teen Wolf hanging out, and I just want to get that out there so it's premiering. Let's get this right. Sunday,
30th.
July 30th.
At 8 p.m. Wait, 9?
And your birthday
Central.
is also coming. Let's all plug our birthdays as well.
January 8th.
Let's
January,
plug our
January.
sun
January.
signs. What are you?
Yeah.
July 7th.
My sun's sign
My
is
sun's sign.
Taurus.
I'm a Leo.
And I'm a Cancer as well. Guys, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thank you
us,
for having us.
on this very hectic mess of a show.
It's all right.
The cast of Teen Wolf, July 30th. That's Sunday. Watch it on MTV. We're going back down to Chris. Chris, we have you down there at the artist entrance. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hey, and we're back. This is like true live show fashion. I never know I'm on camera until I know. And we got Chris right there, man, signing autographs. Better know this Dumbledore in the show. Game of Thrones. And this is crazy, man. This is so many cast members, so many black Ubers pulling up. You never know who's going to pop out here, man. I might go ahead and play a game with a fan right now and give away some tickets. Maybe after Christian goes inside because it's crazy. Hey, Christian, that's not going to work. I'm not aggressive enough as a person. I'm not going to run up on him. While we wait for more, hey, well, what's your name?
Alexia.
Alexia, where you from?
I'm from Chula Vista here in San Diego.
Oh, okay. And hey, what's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
Honestly, seeing Christian and Gwendolyn and Game of Thrones.
Christian! Hey, Christian. Say hi to CONAN360.
Hi, Conan360.
We're so happy to have you, man. What's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
Oh, God, everything. The people, man. The people are incredible. Yeah, I always love to be here.
Man, well, we're a big fan of you, man. I think you made the world cry on that show. So go ahead and have your fans and enjoy them. That was crazy. Everybody's so nice from that show, man. For real. Everybody's so nice. And I'm being Snapchatted as I'm talking to y'all. Things are happening. All right, back to you. Are you trying to get some tickets to come see this show?
God, please, yes. Oh, the Game of Thrones is just fabulous, and Conan, everyone's fabulous, and please, I'll do anything.
You don't have to do anything. You just have to play one game with me, okay? All right, now we have a nice swag bag brought to you by AT&T, all right? And it'll be a bunch of stuff in there. If we can see this bag. See this bag? It has, can you hold this microphone while I Vanna White this? We got a beach towel. You got a bag within a bag. You got a Conan hat. They can't see any of this. And then they got 2 tickets to see tonight's show. Bow, right there. All in there, all right? Now you have time to win this right now by answering me some Game of Thrones trivia. You ready for this? How much do you know about Game of Thrones? How much do you know about Game of Thrones? Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Who is Bran Stark named after? His uncle, his aunt, his grandfather, or his grandmother?
Grandfather?
No! Does anybody know that answer?
Grandfather.
No! She just said grandfather. Hold on, I'll give you another chance.
It's his uncle. It's Brandon Stark. It's his uncle.
You're right! What's your name?
Allie.
Allie? Where are you from, Allie?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado? That's amazing. Is this your friend right here?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia, well, I hope you guys enjoy the Conan show. Yeah, they know how to yell. That's amazing. I'm going to give you another chance, though. I got you. She stole that one from you. Oh! I gotta give you another chance. All right. I have to give you another chance because I told you I would. You slipped up, but this is your chance, all right?
Okay.
And I'll let you ask one person behind you if you need their help, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me see. Which of the following is not a face of the 7? The maiden, the widow, the mother, the stranger.
The widow.
The widow is correct. You get the tickets. Hey, you better take him in there. He helped you a lot with that. You all the way from DC? Hey, she's handing you a bag. I'm asking you. Okay, what's your name?
Natalia.
Natalia? Oh, that's a dope accent. I love it. Are you ready to play this Game of Thrones trivia?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Who has Petri Baelish loved since he was a child?
Kathleen Stark.
Say what?
Kathleen Stark.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to hear the. It's Sansa Stark.
No, it's Kathleen. Kathleen, yes.
I'm not gonna argue with y'all. It says you wrong, but I'm gonna give you another chance. Okay. Who cuts off Jaime Lannister's hand? Rickard Stark, Roose Bolton, Laci, Jaime Lannister.
Jaime Lannister. Who cuts off his hand? Yeah. The Kingslayer. Locke. L-O-C-K-E. His name is Locke.
So what?
His name is Locke.
You're right! Yeah! Go ahead, get these tickets. I got you those tickets. And this is your mom?
No.
That's your mom? Oh, the one that was yelling at me? She's right! Well, she got you. Good job, all right? We're going to see you in there, okay? Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Look at a lot of notes. I only have so many tickets, sir. Hey, wait, what? They're yelling and I don't have anything. What, do I have more? Do I have no more? They've won all the tickets, man. It's pandemonium out here, man. These Game of Thrones fans and the Game of Thrones cast is so cool. Do we have more people pulling up right now? Are these more people pulling up? Yeah. Hey! Y'all yelling. They're yelling a lot, man. Am I shooting back up to the roof? What is happening? I'm just going to keep here and keep talking to people. Huh?
No, nothing. I was just talking here.
I thought you had something. I wanted to say something. Wait, so what's your name?
Diego.
Diego? Where you from?
From Mexico.
From Mexico? And you came all the way from Mexico to be here?
Yes. Woo! I'm like...
you got to get your yelling right. Go, yell with me. Woo! Woo! Yeah, there you go, Diego. You in America. We just be real loud about things.
In Mexico, I can loud, so this is my chance to yell.
Yeah, you better yell. Everybody yell with them. Woo! Yo, we're having so much fun out here, man. We're going to go ahead and cut back to Moses. Moses, what's going on that roof, man?
Hey, Chris. Yeah, still up here on the roof. We're going to be checking back in with Chris in a little bit. He's down at the artist entrance and helping surprise and delight people with those AT&T gift bags that are filled with all sorts of Conan memorabilia. And he's giving out like tickets down there as we're seeing cast members arrive. Now, in case you missed any of the moments from the Conan Comic-Con shows, we have some of our favorite moments that we're going to show you right now, presented to you by our friends from AT&T. Let's take.
You see Chris and Moses, Andy?
I do. There they are. They're right in front of me. It's like I can touch them.
Yeah, they're on the rooftop right now, and I think there they are. Yes.
Hi, Fred. How are you guys?
Hey, Conan.
Hey,
incredible.
I don't know where I'm at. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What a sad set we built for them.
Yeah.
Conan, do you like our set?
Yeah, it looks, It's a rejected outhouse from Jurassic Park. Easy here. As always, Comic-Con is incredibly crowded. Isn't it amazing? It is so crowded. Here's how crowded Comic-Con is. I had to wait in line for 3 hours just to host this show.
Yeah.
That's just waiting.
How did it feel, is my question, Luke, when you declared a boundary with your father?
He cut off my hand.
I sure would like you to use those I feel statements. I feel bad, I feel sad, I feel
like flipping you off right now. Both of you.
Okay. Could have been more effective. I don't know why you didn't use the good hand. You could do the flipping off much more effectively there.
Welcome the stars of Kingsman, the Gold Circle. Jeff Bridges, Channing Tatum, Halle Berry, Tyler Nicholson, Colin Firth, Pedro Pascal.
There's a bank robbery going on right now. You need to get there right away.
You gave it a little too much. Let's take it down. Just say this bank robbery we get.
There's a bank robbery going on right now. You need to get there.
Still not satisfied, but okay. I'll get them. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There's nowhere for this foot to go. Shut the door. Shut the door. This doesn't really instill fear, does it? God, who fits in this? This is like the Kevin Hart mobile.
Welcome back to the Conan Live 360 Pre-Show presented by AT&T. Again, those are some of our favorite highlights from the past Conan shows. I like how the first one was just a clip of me. That is my favorite. I watch those till I fall asleep. And right now we're going to cut to our stage 360 cam where we got the audience that is seated in there just before Conan is about to come out. This is really cool. Look, I was in there earlier for the rehearsals, and it's going to be a really good show. There's a special surprise guest that's stopping by the show. We got to see that rehearsal. And we also got to see them wheel that car out the other night. That was pretty cool to see. And we got to see Conan warming up with some of these monologue jokes. I didn't know this, but Conan actually warms up with the guitar. He's essentially playing guitar the entire time, and it makes like a really cool vibe for the rehearsal, so it just feels less stiff in there. And we're back up here on the roof. Again, you're watching the CONAN360 live show presented by AT&T, where we are waiting for the arrival of some more of the Game of Thrones cast members, and we got some videos to show you guys from some more highlights from the shows and some special pieces. And we have an interview coming up with a very special guest. And right now we're going to go down to Chris, who's in the lobby with some fans. Chris, do I have you down in the lobby?
Yeah, I am in the lobby, and I am chilling. What's going on, man? We are here with a couple of fans of Comic-Con, and they yell very quietly, and it's very adorable. What we're going to do right now is we're going to play a game called Build a Better Superhero. I had the chat earlier send me some names of some superheroes that do not exist, and they're going to dress themselves up with that, given 30 seconds. And if they can tell me a superpower and an origin story that I am impressed with, I'll give them a bag of goodies presented by AT&T. Now, who's ready to play this game? You want to go first? Your hand shot up real fast. All right, come on around here. Come on around here. Everybody make noise for her while she comes around here. Woo! Yeah, that sounded very lonely. How are you doing? What's your name?
My name is Lauren.
Lauren, where you from?
Here in San Diego.
Here in San Diego, so not far.
No, not too far at all.
Now, what's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
Favorite part about Comic-Con is actually coming to Conan. I've been here for the last 2 years, and it's super, super awesome, and I enjoy it, and I'm really happy to be here again.
Well, we love having you, but the love for Conan will not help you win this bag of goodies. You got to be creative. Are you ready for that?
I think so.
All right, I'm going to go down to my handy-dandy chat right here and see what name I get. Your superhero is Fist Magnet.
Fist Magnet.
Fist Magnet, which sounds terrible, but we're going to go with it anyway. Fist Magnet. You have 30 seconds to build your superhero. You ready?
Yes, I got it.
Go! 30 seconds, y'all. I'm not counting. I do not have one counter on me, but I can feel when 30 seconds is up. 30 more seconds. Up. How does that? Is that how time works? 25. Uh-oh. Oh, she got a very silky blanket. That's nice. That's okay. 10 more seconds plus 15 seconds. So that's 15 seconds. Could have just said that. No, it's not. It's 25. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you done? And time.
All right.
Okay. Look at this. This you look like a Statue of Liberty ready for bed, and I like that so much. Fist Magnet. What is your superpower?
My superpower is to rig any election in the United States.
Ooh, so you're just a... Never mind, I don't think I can say that joke. That's amazing. And what's your origin story?
I came from right here in the USA. I was born in Texas. And I believe the USA is the best place in the world, and no one else should come here.
No one else should come here. That sounds familiar, Fist Magnet. I feel like you already have a built-in audience to your superhero. And you know what? I think that it's a pretty topical outfit. And I like the fact you did an accent. So I think you're going to win this bag. Let's go ahead and give her a bag of the AT&T goodies. This is presented by AT&T, man. We have a bunch of cool stuff in there. Thank you for playing. Yeah. Put all that stuff down because you can't keep it, girl.
Okay.
You can't keep it. You get on out of here. This hat is awesome. And you had a gun. I didn't even see the gun in there. It was hiding, as you should do guns. Yeah, you know what? You are who you want to be. I don't know what that means. We're just saying stuff down here. Who's ready to play this game? You ready to play? Come on up back here. Give it up for her, y'all. There's only one of us down here giving it up. My man, how you feeling?
Pretty good. How you feeling?
I'm great. Let's go. What's your name?
My name is Ari.
Ari, where you from?
I'm from San Diego.
Oh, man, look at a bunch of hometown heroes. Now, what's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
My favorite part about Comic-Con, she already said it first, but I love Conan. That's my favorite thing to come to. That's what I look forward to most out of anything.
Well, that's amazing. We're so glad to have you here. Are you ready to hear what your character is?
I think so. I'm ready.
All right. The chat has spoken, and the chat says, the Garlic Finger Man. The Garlic Finger Man. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Go! I gotta get out of the way. She is really going, she's going for the green gloves. All right, she needs protection. That's a good thing. That's a solid choice. Taking a little long. 22 seconds. Not counting at all. Here we, oh, nice. Sombrero, that's a strong choice. Okay, and we got the easy mask on. Boom, you gotta hide that identity. You already know how it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Wow. Garlic finger man. I like the fact that you have your gloves like OJ had them. He'll love that joke. He can see it now. Okay, so what is your superpower?
Yo soy garlic finger, and my superpower is making very spicy, but like not chili spicy, like garlic spicy food, and it like attacks my enemies from the stomach out.
So you gotta cook first. Yeah. So you gotta be like, hey, enemy, hold on 1 second. Sprinkle a little salt.
I like usually friendly first. So I'm like, hey, come over for some food, and then.
So it's like a rope-a-dope situation.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, that's dope. And what's the origin story?
I was born in Mexico, obviously, underneath a bed of garlic, obviously, found from the ground. Someone found me from my fingers sticking up and pulled me up from there.
Man, so you're just a human vegetable.
Pretty much.
That's amazing. You know what? That was very complicated, and I liked it, and you took my OJ joke well, so I'm going to go ahead and give you this AT&T presented bag of goodies, man. All right? You go ahead and put that down. You take that sombrero off.
Felt really powerful, though.
You looked as powerful as you felt. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. You gonna hold it? You ready to play, man? Yeah. Come on over, man. We're having a ball, man. I'm giving out some of these prizes presented by AT&T. And we got one more guy coming here to play the game. What's your name, man?
Joel Opus.
Joel Opus. Oh, full name. He wants you to Google him. Where you from?
L.A.
L.A.? Yeah, are you on the run? No. You thought about that little.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
L.A. Yeah, L.A. That's where I'm from. Hey, what's your favorite part about Comic-Con?
The city. It's beautiful. I love coming here. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, San Diego's dope. Did you take the train?
I did.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful. Jeez, it's...
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Right now, it's about games, player. It's about games, all right? Now, we're going to build your superhero. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me go to the chat, see what the chat says. The Iron Disappointment. That is your superhero. You ready?
You got it. Let's do this.
30 seconds on the clock. That doesn't exist. Go! 30 seconds is running, man. Come on. The Iron Disappointment. He's already starting with something very disappointing looking. And it's taking a lot of time to get it on. He is channeling his character. All right, okay. He took his hat off to put on a character hat, but he's figuring out what hat he wants to use. Bam. All right, he goes for the glitter around the trim. That's nice. No. Oh, no. Throw it on there, man. You got 10 more seconds, kind of. Yeah, you're good? Okay, and time. I was about to say, you don't have a weapon. The Iron Disappointment. Well, you know what? You nailed the look, I think. No one should be proud of this. Now, what is your superpower?
I disappoint people in my personal life, and I kill sometimes, you know? You gotta do it.
So you be running around?
I'm not a superhero, I'm a villain.
Oh, you're a super villain. Yeah. You go around just disappointing people sometimes. Yeah. It might kill them.
Maybe, you know?
Well, that sounds like it. Okay. And what's the origin story of this man?
I was adopted, foster home, you know, all that stuff. I don't want to go too deep on my...
Well, that's the point of the game. You got to go deep.
Well,
you're like, yeah, I don't want to follow the rules. I'm disappointing you by not giving you an answer. You know what, man? You are channeling this character so well. I'm going to go ahead and give you this bag. I got to give you the bag. I got to give you back because that was a very disappointing way to play this game, but you did it, and you went all the way through. That's brought to you by AT&T. Enjoy all those grab bags, man. And you guys enjoy your Comic-Con experience, you know what I mean? And that's it for me down here. Yo, Moses, what's going on in that roof, brother?
Hey, Chris. Chris is down there playing games with some fans, helping surprise and delight, and presenting them with some AT&T gift bags. Got them in all sorts of crazy costumes, and everyone's favorite culturally insensitive hat, a sombrero. I got an answer for that. Let's burn that hat. All week we've been checking in with Jordan Schlansky, our associate producer, and tonight we're going to bid him a final farewell. Sorry, that sounds like he died. So please enjoy this last installment of Conversations with...
All right, next question from Facebook. Rebecca Eleanor Pfeiffer asks, why V-necks? What do you have against round-collared shirts?
Rebecca on Facebook is asking me why I don't wear
what we call crew neck t-shirts. You can call them round collar shirts if you want a more convoluted way to describe it. But maybe that blame goes to Rebecca and not you. Maybe I'm being unfair in the situation. Rebecca, those are called crew neck shirts, with all due respect, and I'm wearing one right now. I also wear V-necks at times. It's really a question of releasing heat. Okay, now the human body's internal core temperature is 98.6 degrees, as we all know, even though nothing else around us is that temperature. That means that we are raising our own core temperature and expending energy in doing so. That energy normally comes from the food that we eat. We also sometimes, if we cover ourselves with too many clothes or a jacket that's too thick, we may say, this makes me hot. In fact, the jacket or the blanket doesn't make you hot as much as it prevents you from releasing your own heat. You understand, your body internally is 98.6 degrees. My responsibility to stay at an externally comfortable temperature is to release that heat into the environment. If I'm covered, it impedes that release, which could be beneficial in a cold climate. In that case, you don't want to release your heat because you can't make the heat quickly enough to counteract the cold of the environment. However, in a hotter environment, you do want to release that heat, and the way you do that is by exposing as much of your skin as possible to the environment. And short sleeve shirts are a way to do that. Shorts are a way to do that, and a V-neck t-shirt is another way to do that. By exposing the area of my neck to the environment, I am releasing more heat.
So it's not a fashion choice. It is a temperature choice for you. It's a body choice. It's a physiological rather than fashion based.
I think the fit of a t-shirt is a very critical thing. I think that...
In what way?
Well, in the same way that the simplest pastas are the most difficult to cook, the simplest articles of clothing are often the most complex when it comes to the subtleties of them. And I think the fit of a t-shirt between the shoulders, the chest, and the waist, that holy triumvirate is a delicate combination. And if a certain brand fits you, you may not care whether it's a crew neck or a V-neck.
Now, can you, if you will, just cast your critical eye upon this t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a quick slow motion turn. What do you think about this shirt here?
You know, even if you had turned more quickly, I would have had the acuity to follow and form an opinion.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you that first we need to talk about your body before we talk about the shirt, because every shirt fits differently on different bodies.
Okay.
The question is, how well does that shirt fit your body, and what is the ratio between your chest, your waist, and your shoulders?
Okay.
I can tell you that if I were to cast a critical eye, I would say it fits your waist very well.
Oh,
there's no
good.
excess material and there's no excess bulk.
Good.
I would say that you don't have to raise your hands to the side. In fact, that distorts the fit of the shirt. Okay, I would say that with your arms straight down, it is a little tight in the pectoralis majoris. I can see the outline of your right nipple on my left side.
Oh, God.
I can tell you that in that sense, it's a little too tight.
Okay.
Your left pocket distracts and possibly obscures that nipple from being visible. However, the shoulders seem to fit perfectly. And all in all, I'd say it's a valiant effort. The problem for you is the chest area. And again, that's only a credit to you and how much you've built those chest muscles up. If your chest muscles weren't as strong, the shirt would fit better, but at what price?
So you're saying basically it's shoulders good, waist good, nipples
visible.
Nipples visible.
Now, I'm not going to say that's too tight.
Okay.
I'm going to say that it's tight and the nipples are visible. If that's a stylistic choice or a choice that you prefer, that's fine as well. In that case, you have succeeded.
Yes.
You know, we all have our own personal sense of style, and if that's how you choose to express yours, that's fine.
I didn't want my nipple, I don't think about my nipples that often.
So you're saying ideally your nipples would not be visible.
Well, I don't want people looking at my nipple. I mean, just looking at me and being like,
well, I'm not saying that people are looking at it. I'm only saying it's visible. People can decide what they choose to look at. If someone wants to look at your elbow or your sternum.
Why do men still have nipples anyway? Like, I don't use these nipples for anything.
Well, you do understand that human evolution is thousands of years behind societal advances.
Right. Okay.
I mean, do you understand why people have cravings for food and cravings to eat more than they should for optimal health is based on evolution? A period when your next meal wouldn't necessarily come for days, and you would need large amounts of calories to support large bursts of energy for fight or flight.
Right. Well, okay. All right. Well, Jordan, thank you so much. This was very enlightening in every possible way. Thank you for taking us through your office. And you guys, you can follow Jordan on Instagram and Snapchat at Jordan Schlansky. It's spelled just like it sounds. And yeah, always a pleasure. Thanks.
This has been a mutually satisfying experience.
Okay. See myself out.
Countdown.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the CONAN360 live show presented by AT&T. I'm Moses Storm, and I'm sitting down with the lovely Janet Barney. Welcome to the show.
Moses, thank you so much. Can I ask you, how many people have made a Comic-Con-esque appropriate comment about your name? Like, is I'm
a name
25?
fitting for a Comic-Con.
Yeah,
right?
that's got to happen. Or a
very
Bible
high
convention.
hopes. Yes,
Straight up
I
Bible
have
convention.
that immediately after this.
Yeah.
This all gets flipped around.
Wonderful.
And this becomes a hardcore Bible
Wonderful.
convention.
Just some seas will be parted.
Absolutely.
This is great. You're really covering all your bases.
We couldn't afford a sea. There's like a blue tarp that we cut in half.
Fair enough.
It's very sad. It's very
Fair
strict
enough.
and religious.
You know what? I'm going to call Cirque du Soleil. I feel like there's
Please.
probably some old organza lying
Yeah.
around that we could flap and make it look like oceans.
I feel like they would take your call because they know you from the Legend of Korra. Did you
So
see that
smooth.
transition?
So terribly
Right?
smooth. Yeah,
It
I
only
could
took
bend
9
the
days.
seas. Korra could bend the could water bend the seas apart. Well, look out, Moses.
Water, that was the one.
I'm going
you
to
get
hell.
one element that you can bend on that
Well,
show,
in the
right?
case of
the Avatar,
Yeah.
the last Airbender, he can bend all of them.
She can.
She can.
Yeah. I pointed to myself.
I'm, trying to
I'm
cast
for sure not
more
the
men.
actual
I don't think there's
Avatar.
enough
Thank you.
opportunities for men in
Thank you
voiceover.
for finally standing
That's
up
the article I
for
want
men
written about
in
me.
show business. I really appreciate it.
But you've had a great career. Yeah, this is our
This is
co-host.
exciting. There was
Jumping
a
in.
long approach.
I
so
know.
I got really
I changed my
excited.
stride up a couple
No, it was
times.
good.
Welcome, Chris
It was
Red, back
good.
up
I
to
really
the
have to
rooftop.
take my
Sitting-
eyes off him.
Yeah, I
Can't.
was just trying to get all the attention away from you.
You did.
Just as
Spot
y'all
on.
get real,
Spot on.
real, you know, the chemistry starts going. You start building up a nice, solid interview, and I come
Yeah.
in here like a
No, we're
wrecking
really
ball.
about to get into our relationship with our parents. We were
That's
getting
right.
real
It was
deep.
going so deep.
Oh.
It was
We're getting like
actually-
48
yeah.
minutes into a Mark Maron interview. That's about
Yeah.
where we were
He was
going.
about to accuse me of something, and I was about to say, I don't want you to ever air this interview, et cetera, et cetera.
And I was going to be like, hey, it's on the internet. It's already there, baby.
Yeah.
Speaking
that's
of
amazing.
podcasts, am I incredible at these
That was such
This
a
is a
transitions?
Segway master.
Yeah,
Moses
well-
Segway Storm.
Yeah,
The JV
You're a
podcast.
storm of segways.
I'm the storm. I'll
That's
take
your
that.
that's your
Can we
bending
get that
power.
In the lower thirds? There is no lower
Please.
thirds.
There's-
in
Please.
360.
No,
We
there's
can't
not.
afford lower
flying
thirds.
around somewhere up on this tarp.
I don't even know thirds that well.
Oh yeah?
No, not
We'll
really.
get- well, imagine 3 of something, and
Okay.
then imagine 1 of those
Yo,
3.
you're great. Do you
Right?
teach a lot?
I just gave you a degree. Boom.
I
how
just gave you
fast it
360
happens.
of them. Boom back.
Boom. Received.
Are we just
Boom
Hey,
acknowledged.
we're giving booms, receiving booms.
I don't know. There's a lot of booming. There's
Who
a lot
knows
of
what we're
booming.
gonna do with these booms, baby?
I'm
Hey,
a little worried.
You know, they love using booms on podcasts.
Oh, right. I'm
JV.
sorry.
Sick.
You've done it
Sick.
again.
Now it's just getting
Boom
heavy-handed.
mics.
Now it's
It
derailing
was.
the
I want to be
interview.
clear. I do not have a boom
Speaking
mic
of
that
mics,
comes
you
in
went to
on my
high school with a guy
podcast.
named Mike Vetter. Speak on that relationship.
I
It
was
is high
told
school
you were
story.
going to ask about Mike. Anyone watching is like, what is happening?
Mike
is in the
What
chat,
is
for
happening?
sure.
And that's what's beautiful about this show. But anyway, about
It's
your
beautiful.
podcast.
I have a podcast on the Nerdist Network called the JV Club. I talk to
Yeah.
famous
Yes.
people, much more famous than myself, about their awkward high school years.
Mm.
It is very fun. It is very fun to listen to people who are extremely attractive and successful talking about pimples. That, I think, for some reason, moves
Right.
and touches us all, makes us all feel like we're equal. I'm an equalizer. I'm nothing if not an
Ooh,
equalizer,
great movie as
particularly
well.
when it comes to pimples.
Yeah.
And do you share stories of your embarrassing
I was
high
gonna-
school days? Or you just
I do.
don't let these celebrities see you ever had? You just like, I've always been incredible looking.
I always just raise my eyebrow and go, really?
Really?
Yikes.
You
Yeah.
I
just
try
bully
to
them
make
on the air,
people
just
super
cyberbully them.
uncomfortable.
Wait, do you run out of stories? Because, I mean, high school is only 4 years for most of us.
Not
And
if you're bad at it.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. And I knew this was going to happen, so I did it for 7 proud years. I didn't.
Wow.
I don't know. It's never. I think I feel like there might be a podcast meme for me that's I've probably said this on the podcast before. Like I could have a T-shirt that says that.
Right.
Right.
But oftentimes I say that as a disclaimer to be safe, and then it turns out I've never said it. So thanks, fans,
Never have to say
for
it.
knowing myself better than I know
hang in it.
myself.
Is there a
Yeah.
is there a story that sticks out in your mind? 'Cause
Yeah.
They haven't heard it on this show.
Yeah, I'm going to say it right now. Allison Brie told a wonderful story about how she wet her pants at like a gymnastics competition.
Wow.
This is what
Oh,
I'm talking
wow.
about.
This is
You're
like
like,
as a
I love
girl?
you so much more now.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I'm like,
telling
look
me
at you,
that.
Allison Brie. You pee yourself
I
like
know.
everybody else
Sorry,
as a
Al.
baby.
I salute you. She's fantastic.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Great,
That's
great,
so
great,
cool.
That
great.
is absolutely amazing.
And that's so cool that people are willing to open up on the podcast. That's
Yeah.
that's
We
a
go
good sign
there.
of a
You
good
have a
host.
very trustworthy face.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I feel like I want to tell you secrets right now.
Let me ask you this: does this trust? Because this is usually what I do.
Oh, that's deviant, but still kind of trustworthy.
It's
Like
different.
of all the
It's
witches,
different.
I would trust you the most.
I crapped my
you.
pants
Yeah.
when I was 12 years old because I drank a Diet Sunkist on my birthday, a whole 2-liter. And I wouldn't tell that to anyone, but you have a very trustworthy face.
And he just shared. So I have to share. When I was 16 years old, I jumped out of the second-story window and sprained both my ankles at the same time, and still kept running away.
Really? Where were you running from?
I was. I told my parents, I'm done. I'm out of here. I didn't tell them that. I left a note, and I jumped out the window.
But you waited for them to read the note, and then you backed out of the window.
Yeah, and then I jumped
You're
out.
reading that, right?
Yeah, and I had to keep on running away because I couldn't think of a logical story.
Your pride.
You know, yeah, that too. And then waking up, like, what happened to your ankles? Like, oh, I was falling in my sleep, and then it got real. You know, I don't know how to. So I just kept running away, and then my dad found me as soon as I got to the house. Because I only had one friend. So
I am calling you Hobbles from here on out.
Hobbles.
With all love in my heart. My new sweet nickname for you, Hobbles.
Hobbles. Hey, I take Hobbles.
Sweet Hobbles.
It's DJ Hobbles. I'm picking up.
DJ Hobbles.
Yeah.
And we
Hobbs?
got
DJ Hobbs.
Janet
Just
Varney,
like that.
voice of the Legend of Korra.
Yes.
True. That is a show that is no longer on. The show I'm here
Right.
promoting is IFC's Stand Against Evil with me and John C. McGinley. You probably know him from Scrubs. He's
Yeah.
done like every awesome movie there
Yeah,
ever was.
that's amazing.
And that's a show, again, on IFC that premieres, our second season premieres November 1st.
Say that.
All right.
Say the name of that show one
It's
more
called
time.
Stand Against
Stand
Evil.
Against
I play a
Evil.
sheriff. It's very unrealistic.
You guys
but
gotta check
I do
it
battle
out.
demons.
You gotta
it out,
tell her
baby.
all of your secrets. Janet, thank you so much.
Oh my God, you're welcome. Thanks,
Thank
Moses.
you.
Thank you for
Thanks,
that.
Hobbs.
for having us on the show.
It's Hobbles, baby.
Happened so fast.
Again, you're watching the Conan360 live show. What are we throwing to right now?
Huh? What are we throwing? Oh, you know what we are throwing to right now?
Yeah.
We're throwing to the Conan, taking a tour of the prop room with the prop master himself, Bill Torr.
Toll. Yeah.
Bill Toll. It's Bill Toll.
So we're getting that 360 tour of that prop.
Props to the prop master.
Right?
Yeah.
360 Live, Conan O'Brien here. This is pretty cool. We're in the prop room at Warner Brothers Stage 15. This is where all our props exist. Pretty cool. I mean, everything. Some of this stuff I think goes back to the late night show. Anything you can think of, we have it here. Anything from sketches to weird comedy bits. And there's Bill Toll, the prop master. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Conan.
How's it going?
Good.
Okay. This is the worst interview I've ever had. Bill, tell me, what any of these props go back to the old late night days, or do we have to turn those all in when things blew up with NBC?
No, we got stuff.
We got stuff from late night?
Here's one of my favorites.
Oh my God, check this out. I remember
Jesus
this.
Inspirational with cockfighting.
Right. This is a thing we did that got us in a lot of trouble on late night. It was an inspirational figurine set of Jesus at a cockfight with some kids. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just... And now it's going to get us in trouble again because we showed it. Oh, my God, here he is. Look who's back here. Yes. Yes. And here he is without his head. But, yes, I'm from the 90s, too. Check it out, all kinds of stuff.
Larry King.
This is a Larry King doll that dates back to the old days.
Missing
back
his
when
glasses.
comedy was comedy. What's that?
Missing his glasses.
Missing his glasses. We got to find those. Anyway, all kinds of stuff here. This looks like a bong. It's also Poseidon, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
How is this going to be used for a comedy bit, or are we done with it?
We're done with it.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Fake bagels. I don't know why. My God. There's a Jeff Sessions cologne that we have. All kinds of stuff. I mean, anyone could come in here and what is this? Oh, right. This is a doctor giving I think a prostate exam
to the Oscar
right there, because we're just a crappy show. This brings back so many memories. You think about how many shows we've done and how many weird ideas we've had. We build them and they end up in this room, and that's pretty inspirational. But is this something you're eating here, Bill?
We might.
You might? What do you mean you might?
What is it?
It says Pop-Tarts,
Yes,
A&W root beer flavored.
That was for a prop.
Oh, so no one's eating these anymore?
No.
Okay, well, I don't think those sold well. You get the idea. This is the prop room. Bill, A lot of memories. You've been with me since when?
93.
93, the beginning.
Yep.
Pretty amazing. It's been a long, crazy trip, hasn't it?
It's been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever just sit here with all the props late at night and they sort of start talking to you?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I can't.
They don't come
say
to
they
life
do.
at night and try and murder you?
No, they don't do that.
Okay. Well, again, this was a sad interview. Bill, it was nice talking to you. Bill Toll, he's the hero of this story. This is the prop room, stage 15, Warner Brothers. You got to come by and check this out in person because it's pretty sweet. Sweet.
Yo, this is the CONAN360 Live Pre-Show.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Presented by AT&T. And Conan does something really special every year. He passes out these figures, these pop figures that Funko has made, and they're exclusive for Comic-Con. So we have the Spider-Man pop figure right there.
Wow, Spider-Man, y'all know the web singing himself.
Limited edition. So every audience member gets one of these.
The
and
Jedi.
then people go crazy for these. Like, there's people waiting outside in the lobby trying to, like, buy these off of audience members that did get into the show.
I saw a grown man choke a small child for one of these.
It's Conan as a White Walker.
That was a lie. It's a White Walker, Conan. Boom.
Give her a quick, swift karate chop to the neck.
Just for Bob. And
What's
this one is the Flash. It's real quick.
Hey, Flash.
Okay,
Let's get those a little bit longer in there. If people want to see these in
and
360.
This is the limited edition Conan pop figure. There's only 500 of these, so you know what that means. It costs something. Boom.
Mono Conan. Yeah, these
Mono
are pop
Conan.
figures, and they make these special for a Conan show. It's cool that the audience members at least go home with something. It's a new one every night that they get to go home with. So that is, check those out online for people selling for very extravagant prices. And Chris and I, who will be in front of that Panera Bread trying to hawk our bootleg versions of these, which is a bunch of painted towels.
Yeah, a bunch of stick figures I drew, and then I filled the paper with mache.
Now, right now, we're going to get a look at the people that make us look good. Yeah. Conan took a tour of his digital department on the Warner Brothers lot, and we're going to take a 360 look at that.
Hey, Conan O'Brien here, and this is the Live 360 Pre-Show. This is kind of interesting. We are now in my Warner Brothers studio, but what we're going to do is walk from the stage over to digital. Digital is where it happens. Let's do that now. And now we're entering the digital world. Isn't this amazing? You can see various digital awards that we've won that are unrecognizable to me. There's Webbies, and there's an Emmy there. I recognize an Emmy. And then this just looks like they took it from a car. I don't know what that means. Hey, digital gang.
Hey, Conan.
You're all on 360. Hey. 360 Live Pre-Show. You're working on our website right now.
Yeah.
Team Coco. How's it going? A lot of clicks?
A lot of clicks.
And who's drinking this Tejava black tea? Who's had? Blay, why do you have this much Tejava? Is there any reason for that? This is a lot of Tejava.
What I like to do is I get iced tea and then I use the empty glass bottle as a water bottle because I don't want to spend it.
Too much. Don't want to hear any more.
Sorry.
Anyway, hello. How's it going over there? What are you working on?
So good. Coming up with the social plan for Comic-Con.
Social plan for Comic-Con means nothing to me. I don't understand it. I know that you guys do a very good job. Is it okay that I essentially don't understand digital? Is that okay? Is it all right that I mean, let's be honest here. Why do I have to know? I'm just Conan, and then your job is to grind me up and turn me into little qubits and send it out into the Ethernet, right?
Yeah, I think the more, if you don't know what we're doing, it's good because it means we haven't messed anything up in a big way.
Very good. Let's say your name into the 360 world.
My name's Tori.
Tori, okay. Don't be confused. And Tori, what are you working on?
Just working on some GIFs.
Okay.
And things.
All right.
Just
And what
the
is
back end of the website?
Okay. Back end of the website. Huh? What's this here? What are you doing?
That's some hand lotion.
This is a hand lotion. Why do you have the hand lotion? Do you have dry skin?
Yeah.
I have extreme. Look at that. Look at my. Doesn't that look like a mummy's hand that was just taken out of a tomb after 3,000 years? The quivering I'm adding. How's it going in the digital realm?
It's going well.
Okay. You guys all say that like you're prisoners. Prisoners of war in North Vietnam. It's going well. We're being treated well. Let's talk digital for a second. You guys work in the coolest, most cutting-edge part of the business. Why do you have a stapler? Why would this be even necessary? No one's needed one of these in like 40 years. Why do you guys have one? Let's get rid of it. Why do you have tape? You shouldn't have tape. Everything is unnecessary here. This is, oh my God, Spry. What is this? Dental Defense System?
I don't know what that is.
Why is this even here? Whose is this? Do we know who this is? Yeah. This should go. This should just be gone. Why do we have a Mennonite farmer? Step forward. Why does it? You look like you just came from a barn raising. Why are you here? Do you even understand the internet?
I do the tech.
You do the, I know. The tech, but that's all you, but why do you look like you just walked away from your butter churn to join us? These are the creative young minds that are keeping me relevant, or so they tell me. Funny, when I go out in the real world, 15-year-olds throw rotten apples at me. So good job, everybody. No, they really do. They're doing an amazing job. I kid, I make a joke, but we're going to Comic-Con, and it couldn't work without the digital team, or so I'm told. I honestly don't know. We probably have enough. I could probably sign off now. But first, I'm going to pour out Aaron Blairt's Tejava juice. Do we have a... Oh, perfect. Thank you for helping. Because this is way too much Tejava juice for one man to have.
That right there was my favorite video because they're the reason we're here. So
yeah, and this has
loved
been
it.
the CONAN360 Live Pre-Show. It's been great hanging out with you guys all week.
Yes.
Another show tomorrow. And on tonight's other show, Conan welcomes the cast of Game of Thrones. You got a chance to say hello?
Yeah, to Gwendolyn. She was amazing. She was very tall. It was so awesome. And I also got to see Dumbledore.
Yeah. So
that was crazy. He was really cool. Rockstar.
Janet Varney. And the whole cast of Teen Wolf that we got.
Yeah,
too.
Charlie, Colton, Dylan, Kylan,
all those people.
Cody.
That's a lot of C's in there.
There's a lot of C's, man. And we've been your hosts, man. Chris Red. You can find me online, Red Said It, on Twitter, and Chris Red is on Instagram. I need the followers. Follow me.
Yeah, please follow him. I don't need it. I'm pretty comfortable with
Smoke
my
the
solid
Storm
200
on Instagram. Follow him.
Chris has a show coming out on Netflix called Disjointed. It's August 25th, right?
Yeah, man,
All the
Netflix.
episodes
Find that
are
out.
available then. So you got to check out that show. He's honestly very funny in that, and he's with a good friend of ours, Betsy Sidar, who's
What's up, Bets? Thank you for tuning in to CONAN360 Live, brought to you by AT&T, y'all good friends. I'm gonna get a free phone later, probably not.
Probably not. It wasn't promised.
This is great, man.
This is great.
Yeah,
Favorite
dude.
person to host things with.
Yes, sir. We are Red Storm. Check us out if you're in LA or if around the world, and we'll see you later. Enjoy the show.
Thanks, Ruthie. Thanks, Blake.